Greetings, gamers! Kevin here with another Let's Play for you, and today we are playing SimTower. What's SimTower, you say? Another Maxis game from back in the day. The first time I ever played this game was actually in the computer lab at my school on a Macintosh, and in this video I'll be playing it on a Windows machine, but they're basically the same game regardless. And a lot of people have never heard of this game, I've noticed when I talk to people, so I decided to put up a quick little video to give you guys an idea of what you may have missed out on. Now, SimTower, like many of the Sim games, is very easy to get used to. There are different palettes showing you what you can use to build your money and various customizable things. That's one of the great things about this game. It's extremely customizable. You can change the height of floors, the capacity of an elevator, and its efficiency level. SimTower is like an open book, and you can write the story how you see fit. You have a barren landscape in the beginning and $2 million, and you need a heck of a lot of ambition to get farther in this game. The first logical step is to start working on your lobby. Then you start getting visitors and tenants. From there, it's just a matter of building around the lobby pretty much. Slap a few sets of stairs, and then get some tenants for a little bit of extra income. It is also up to you to pay close attention for the market value of your building, because if you have low market value, people aren't going to want to live in your building. So you can choose from condominiums, businesses, restaurants, when you have 1 star. And your goal in this game, as you can see on the top, is to get 5 stars. If you can build a 5-star tower, you pretty much beat in the game, at least in my book. Personally, me, when I was playing this game, I don't think I got farther than maybe a 3 or a 4 star. So we're going to see how far I can get in this one as I go further in explaining how this game works out for you. So once you have built enough to get to a 2-star, then the tower starts opening up new options for you. You have access to build hotel rooms, which can really bring in a good deal of income if you do them correctly, but tourists won't want to be beside a business during the stay, so you have to be extremely careful on how you place things. And it kind of reminisces back to like SimCity. You wouldn't want to put residential building grounds next to industrial, because people wouldn't want to live next to a factory normally. So it kind of keeps that SimCity concept consistent from past games into this one. So once you start building hotel rooms, put them in select spots to get more money, and then you'll start getting security systems that you'll need. You can work your way towards getting express elevators, and pretty much the goal, just like in SimCity, I'm going to use a lot of references. In SimCity, you would get so much of a population to become a town, and then become, you know, a city, and then a metropolis, or it's all about the population and the growth and the money and income you're bringing in with the tower. Now, for me, I like to build kind of small in the middle and make like a skinny tower straight up, because I don't like having to wave around too much in the game. But you can build it however you want. If you want to fill the whole screen and then coast all over the place, have at it. There is really no set way to do this game. Now, once you get to the 3 stars, in my opinion, this is the beginning of the end for most people playing this game. The bar for which you must achieve is set about 200 times higher than the average person can ever get to. So if you get to a 4-star rating, consider yourself a veteran at this game. You need to get at least 5,000 people to move into your building, and if you're like me, that's about 10 times what my population was at the start of the 3 stars. You now have access to a recycling depot and nursing station, so you want to add those as soon as you can to boost value to your tower. Try not to build too fast, as it leads to a poor design, and the design of your building can seriously be the difference between failure and success. So if you're positioning, like I was saying earlier, maybe office buildings and hotel stuff, you want to keep those pretty far from each other inside the tower, just to keep the value and people wanting to come back. So if you have come as far to get a 4-star, now that is extremely braggable, but keep in mind you will want to really focus on how you are doing your tower, because at this point you really don't have much room if you've grown into a 4-star to really make adjustments to your tower. Because say in the beginning you made the mistake of putting like hotel rooms by businesses, then you can easily remove them and then rebuild, and that'll cost you a little bit of money. But once you get to the 4-star mark, your tower will be so large that hopefully you have it pretty well organized to a point that you will not have to destroy and rebuild in any way, because that's going to add a lot of cost to you, and it's going to be hard to get that cost back. So anyway, once you've actually survived for 4 stars, I have no clue what 5 stars is like, because I'm pretty confident I never got there. 5 stars, I'm pretty sure you get some type of special things you can build, maybe upgrades in the tower. It was very difficult for me to ever get 3 personally. But as for the game itself, I think even to today's standards graphically, it is not that bad at all. It kind of just looks like a Super Nintendo type game, and it's kind of funny that this wasn't ported to the Super Nintendo like SimCity was, but this is one of the less heard of titles, and that's why I'm talking to you about it today. So the only other thing I can say about SimTower is that it's pretty addicting. It's a fun time-killing game. Like if you just want to try out something new and maybe spend a couple hours with it, or spend a couple days with it and actually try to beat it, it's a great experience however you want to go about it. The only other piece of this game that I know that happens that I couldn't get to recreate when I was playing this game was, I do remember Santa Claus would pop out and just fly by the tower at some point in time. I don't know why he didn't come. Maybe I didn't play long enough possibly, and I don't know if there's something to trigger him. That's the only other add-on. As far as music goes, there isn't any. It's all ambient noises. You got the rain, you got the weather, you got like the noise of your tenants, the elevators. I guess the noise alone is kind of music for this game, because there's always something going on. But other than that, I think for a sim game, I've played a lot of different sim games, especially back from this time era, and I think this one holds up well even to today's standards, just for some quick, easy fun. So if you can get a hold of a copy, I strongly recommend it. Give it a try, and let me know what you think about this game and what maybe your favorite sim games were from back in the day, or even today. I personally don't really play sim games anymore. I just find myself revisiting some of the old ones that I used to play when I was a kid, and they still have a good charm to them. So nonetheless, let me know what you think about this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take it easy.